pass me the pillow. Fucking has a pillow. Oh, what am I supposed to pillow? I need to go to charge of why? I wouldn't. Okay.
This spiritual pressure is something else. It's absolutely incredible. The closer we get to the top, the heavier it gets. Is it? Can it really be Ichigo's?
Brother, you know this whole
What?
game?
How am I supposed to know?
See the anime. I would literally sit and watch this now. They'd be like, go
The
to the next
summit.
part.
We've reached it. Wait. Are they beyond those dead white trees?
I can't see past them.
I don't need to see. No matter how strong Ichigo's spiritual pressure gets, the scent is the same. I'm certain it could only belong to Ichigo.
That's strange.
What?
I don't feel Rukia's spiritual pressure. Wasn't she supposed to be executed up here?
She managed to get away.
Yachiru, I don't understand. If Rukia got away,
It's you.
why
you
is
told me
Ichigo still
first.
fighting?
He must be up against a powerful adversary. But even if he got Rukia, she still wipe out. That's why.
That's because what Rukia did changed.
You're no good at all! Not a bit, Ichigo! Every bone in your body is creaking from the weight of your own spiritual pressure! Completely pathetic! But don't you worry, I'm here. I'll help you out. I'll show you how I use Bankai!
Black Getsuga.
The spiritual pressure. That mask. Are you a hollow?
Who knows? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. For you, the answer is irrelevant.
Disappear.
Disappear.
No! Let go!
Enough! Stop interfering!
You're the one who's interfering! Don't you understand? If you leave this to me, we can win! No! No! Stop, you fool! Ah!
What was that?
Sorry about the interruption. All right. Let's just start over.
He's so bad. Yeah. That was one stage done. It's just animation. Ah, this is Momo and Toshibro.
Why didn't I see it? Momo is still of the belief that I was the one who killed Aizen. So of course, I didn't think she'd be able to move, so for Aizen's sake, she'd come after me without any hesitation, even if she... Momo!
What is this? Toshiro seemed to be completely shocked. And if Toshiro was the one who killed Captain Aizen, could Izuru have done it?
Hello there, Momo.
This is the Senjo Tokyuren. This is the place where the 46 all reside. I don't understand. Why exactly have you brought me here, Captain Ichimaru?
Have you ever been here before, Momo?
Of course not. This area is absolutely off limits. I've never seen it before.
There's someone I want you to see.
Someone that you want
He's
me
at
to
his
see?
mouth.
That's right. Go on. Look behind you.
Behind me? Captain Aizen?
How have you been, Momo?
No, this is the bad guy smell.
Is it really you, Captain Aizen?
The handsome man with the glasses looked very soft and like a science teacher.
I'm alive, as you can see.
Captain Aizen!
He's a bad guy, though,
I
guys.
can't believe it!
And do you know what happens when he goes bad? He takes off his glasses and does this. And he puts his hair back, and then he's the bad guy.
I'm sorry.
Fucked up. And he
You
becomes really
must have been
handsome.
heartbroken.
It's true.
You've lost, but I want there's something very important that I must do. And I had to stay hidden in order to do it. That's why I had to fake my death. And had you...
It's all right.
Thank you, Momo. Our time together was a joy. Thank you so much, Momo. Goodbye.
Captain?
He didn't do that in the anime, did he?
Let's go, Geen.
Yes, Captain Aizen.
Geen. And
Hello, Toshiro.
Aizen! But how? How can this be? Is it really you?
Of course, in the flesh, as you can see. But never mind. Captain Hitsugaya is back a good deal sooner than I'd expected him.
I'm sorry. It seems that Izuru must have failed.
What? Just what?
Haven't you guessed by now? Tactics, divide and conquer, the most basic way of weakening an enemy.
Enemy? But... Where's Momo?
Don't you know?
You... Momo! Momo. Momo.
How unfortunate. You found her. I should have gone about this differently. Perhaps chopped her up and hidden away the pieces.
Aizen. Geen.
From the beginning.
Since before you faked your death.
You catch on slowly. From the beginning. Since I became a captain, I never truly considered anyone to be my lieutenant, aside from Geen.
Then, for this whole time, you were... That means... Momo, you...
I never thought of it that way. The truth is, none of you were able to recognize my true identity.
You mean to say that you blame us? How could you be so good? She worked so hard.
Yes, that's true, which made her quite easy to manipulate and misdirect. And that's why. It was simply too good. Adoration is the state furthest from understanding.
Aizen!
Toshiro, I don't think you can beat Aizen.
Bankai!
Oh,
Daikuren Hiyorimaru!
don't do it.
Aizen, I'm going to kill you. I swear it.
Do I have to fight?
You really shouldn't make rash threats. It makes you seem weak.
But how?
A magnificent sight. It's the wrong season, but I rather like seeing ice this time of year. Well then, shall we, Geen?
He's so fucked up. He's so powerful. He's so stupid, babe. And you know, we never see his full power. He's just too strong. Only one person can actually beat him, and it's Ichigo. But you know why? Because, I'm going to tell you, it's because Ichigo
Captain
never looked
Aizen.
at his sword. If anybody in their entire life has ever seen Aizen's sword, they can never beat him. Because whenever he decides, he can
Hello,
control
Captain
all 5
Unohana.
senses.
It's
He
about
can make
time
you
you
see
showed up.
things,
I
smell
thought you'd be here
things,
much faster.
feel
Did
things.
it take this long to
He
figure
can
out
make
where I
me
was?
think you
The Seijoto
was a black guy.
Kyurem is the only area in the
And that
entirety
water
of the
bottle
Seirete that has
is
been
you.
designated as
And that
absolutely
you
off
killed that
limits
water
to
bottle. This is
outsiders,
the black guys
no matter
killed
who they are or what reason
you.
they may have
But
to
actually,
be
it was
here.
you who just killed the water bottle.
And of course, that
and
would
then I
make
kill
it the
you.
perfect place for
And
someone
then
who
you
had
just
gone to
snaps
such
it,
elaborate
makes you wake
extremes to
up.
fake his own death. Even
I got
taking
you
such
there.
pains as
I lose my
constructing that
mind. He
sophisticated
just
doll
goes.
in order to conceal himself
And then
from
kills
any
me.
prying and inquisitive eyes.
He's fucked. He's so fucked.
Almost. You
His theme
deduced
song is a
well,
choir
but you
that
made
sings
2
for him.
mistakes. First of all, I didn't actually come here in order to hide. And second of all, as a matter of fact, this
He
isn't
never
a
killed
doll.
me. I never looked at him.
When did he?
When?
Look, when?
In my hand. It was right here, this entire time. But I kept it hidden. I didn't allow you to see it until right now.
He can literally do anything. He could be completely naked, masturbating.
What?
But they can't see it.
You'll understand soon enough. Watch. I'll unbind the spell.
What?
Shatter. Kyoka Suigetsu. The ability that my Zanpakuto Kyoka Suigetsu possesses is complete hypnosis.
But Kyoka Suigetsu is a water-type Zanpakuto. It uses diffused reflections of fog and water to confuse one's enemies so that they kill each other. That's what you told me. I remember, Captain Aizen. You brought all of us together. All of us lieutenants. And you showed it to us.
So smart.
So then,
That was when you did it.
that was when you did it. That's when you hypnotized everyone.
Correct. Complete hypnosis disrupts the senses intensely so that the victim misidentifies the enemy. Appearance, shape, size, texture, and even smell are all affected to an extreme degree. In other words, a
Why are
fly
you
can
so
appear
bad
to be a
at
dragon,
throwing?
and a swamp can seem like it's a flower garden. The spell becomes activated when the victim sets eyes upon the released Kyoka Suigetsu. Having seen it even once, from that
Why are you
moment
throwing
on,
up
they
on
are
them?
under its hypnotic
It
power,
makes me
and each subsequent time I release Kyoka Suigetsu, the hypnotic control returns.
He's so cute, smell.
Then,
Come on, give me your foot. Come on, give me your foot. Give me your leg, give
Now
me your
you
foot.
understand? Yes. And if the release must be seen in
You don't
order
mind
for
if
the
you get
spell to
massaged,
work,
do you?
then it won't be able to
Just
function
calm me down a
effectively
little
against a
bit.
blind person. From the very beginning, Kaname Tosen has been working for me. A word of praise before I go. You examined my body far more thoroughly than any of the others. The fact that you felt even the slightest bit of suspicion while under the influence of complete hypnosis is most remarkable, Captain Unohana. Goodbye. I doubt that I'll ever see any of you again.
Hold on! Let go of me! Please, Renji! Let go! I have to go! I need to help Ichigo!
Shut up! We're trying to escape here. Do you want them to hear us or something? Come on! Just keep it down! That jerk Ichigo. He said that he wanted to repay you.
Repay me?
Yeah.
Rukia. Frankly, she saved my life.
Just one.
She completely changed my entire fate. I became a Soul Reaper because of her.
Where are you going?
Now, thanks to that, I'm able to fight to protect everyone.
You're so strange.
Because of me, Ichigo's fate had been twisted. I felt I had hurt him quite terribly. I can never make up for what I did to him.
You know what? You tend to think too much. You always did. No one thinks badly of you. Trust me, Rukia. Stop taking all the blame onto yourself. To be completely frank, you're not strong enough to bear that burden yet. Divide it up. Parcel it out. Leave it to Ichigo and me. Let us lighten your load. At least until you get your strength back. That's the whole reason that he and I made ourselves stronger. Rukia, just believe in him.
Sorry, Renji.
Quiet. This is no time for apologies.
Thank you.
Shut up. It's not time for that either.
Back up. Back up. Back up, back up, back up.
Captain Tozen? What's this? What are you doing here?
Nigga, fuck.
What's this?
Your hair's alright, man. Your feet feeling like brand new feet. Ready to dance again. Defeat Byakuya Kuchiki. Let's go, Smell. You can see the first battle between. You should watch it and have
Sorry
a look.
about the interruption.
You should watch a Bleach fight.
All right.
But it's me
Let's
fighting.
just
Though.
start over.
No, I got my ass beat.
I see.
Earlier,
You were
I
able
lost
to
about
cut
4
me
times.
before,
It was
back
so
when that
hard.
thing controlled you. But of course, I'm
Watch
sure
it and you see
that's
what
not
happens. The
what you
computer's just
actually
being
want.
cheating.
Very well.
Hey, Smell. Look, beginning. Need your support. New glasses on, need your support.
You're good at this, huh? That's it. Strike back. I'm here. We're just starting. Get ready. Here I come. Fast enough yet? This is just the start. Shut your part. I am on stage. Stand down. Come on. See ya. Now you'll see. I'm coming now. Too late. Difficult. I can strike back. You're good at just strike back. See ya. Strike back. Now you'll see. Strike back. Be still. This is just the start. Strike back. Now you'll see. Strike back. We're just starting. Strike back. Better get ready. What about that? Strike back. I shall end this with my blade. Senke. Senpon Sakura Kageyoshi.
So he's got all of them.
Like dust in the wind. I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can. Give it all I have. Be still. You're good at this, huh? Slash feet. See ya. You're in for a shot.
Now my turn. It's my one.
Behold. Let's go, old man. Now. Hey. Scatter. Fast enough yet? There. Predictable. Futile. Stand down. Be still. I'm here. I can strike back. You're good at this, huh? Strike back. Now you'll see. That's it. Follow me. Don't try that again.
Behind you, bitch.
Now you'll see. Try and keep up. Be still. This is the end. Here I come. Strike back. Fast enough yet? Be still. Give it all I have. Strike back. See ya. Strike back. Do not embarrass yourself. Shuke Uptaken. The curtain will fall. I'm not done yet! Strike back. We're just starting. Try and catch me. True kick. Strike back. Strike back. This is just the start. Let this go. Try and catch me. I'm here. You're so slow. With this strike. Let's go, old man. Now! I have been.
His mic in the chat. Fuck off.
I'm not going down.
You wanted to know my reason? You asked to hear why I didn't try to save Rukia? Lawbreakers must be made to face justice. That is the law.
You were gonna kill her in order to uphold the law.
Undue sympathy for one's own kin is unworthy.
What did you say?
Familial devotion is nothing in comparison to the law. It is a weakness that I must not entertain. The Kuchiki are one of the... If we...
Sorry, I still don't get it. It makes no sense to me. If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't be trying to uphold anything. If that's what the law says, then I'd fight the law.
I see. I was never his true enemy. I'm not the one he's fighting against. His true enemy, the one that he's actually been fighting against, are the laws of the Soul Society themselves. In some ways, he's similar to that one. The one whose ferocity I found distasteful. Ichigo Kurosaki, your feral violence, your untamed ferocity has broken my sword. Very well, I will pursue Rukia no more. In other words, the battle is yours.
I won? I won! I won! I won! Whoa, I can barely stand right now.
I'm sorry, Ichigo. Sorry, I have a really hard head. I tried to catch you, but I missed.
Orihime!
Really?
Hearts of this... Kakushi Tsuijaku! Okay, they're at the
All right, everything that we've managed to... the Ryoka.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm counting on you. I must do all that I can to save the lives of Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Hinamori.
Black and white net! 22nd bridge, 66th crown and cincture, footprints, distant thunder, sharp arrow, rotating land, cover of night, sea of clouds, pale soldiery. Fill the great circle and charge to the heavens! Bakudo number 77! Tente Kura! Acquisition successful. All captains, lieutenants, and proxy assistant captains of all 13 court guard squads. And all Ryoka. This is Isane Kotetsu, lieutenant of Squad 4. This is an urgent message from Captain Retsu Unohana of Squad 4. What I'm about to tell...
No. Aizen?
You heard her. What do you think, old man Yama? I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't do this.
The captain, he couldn't have lost.
But he... Impossible. The captain has betrayed us?
Can you fuck off?
Did you hear the news, Master Mayori?
Of course. I heard
Yes.
everything.
What should we do
Do
now?
this. It's not very feminine. It's not ladylike.
This doesn't interest me.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Woman fathered too. I shit too.
Not like this.
Yes.
Not like this.
What was that all about? Something about the 46 and hypnosis? I don't understand any of it. What's that got to do with us?
I didn't hear anything. Nothing at all.
The voice said she was from Squad 4. You haven't come into direct contact with Squad 4, so you probably couldn't attune to her spiritual pressure.
What? Captains killing captains? Well, frankly, that's their problem. Why bother telling us about it?
They must have thought it was important.
Huh?
Don't you understand, Ichigo? Alright, look, let me explain. The Central 46 is the Sarate's supreme judicial body. They're in charge of interpreting rules and maintaining justice. This Captain Aizen wanted the other Soul Reapers to say what does he want?
An execution?
Right. The date of Rukia's but this message wants
Rukia.
What? Welcome.
Captain Aizen?
Leave Rukia Kuchiki here and just go.
I refuse.
What?
I said no. I will not.
Captain Aizen.
I see. Wait, Keen. You're being so stubborn, Renji. If you won't give me Rukia, then I'm afraid I can't help you. But nevertheless, I'll let you have your way.
Rukia may remain in your arms, but I'm afraid that the rest of you is going to have to go.
Your defensive skills have improved noticeably, Renji. You've truly grown. That pleases me. But all the same, you've chosen a very bad time to be persistent. It's a challenging situation. It's difficult to step on ants without crushing them. As your former captain, I still feel some protectiveness. I'd hate to see you die.
Really? Is that a fact? You'd hate to see me die? Then why? Why did you kill Momo?
Oh. So that earlier disruption of spiritual pressure was Tentekura. It must have been a Sane. Momo's death was unavoidable. She just couldn't live without me. And she had already served her purpose. I killed her out of compassion. Don't you see that? But it was never my desire to kill her myself. That's why I tried to get Izuru and Toshiro to do the job for me. But unfortunately, that didn't work out the way I'd hoped it would. So, grudgingly, I took care of it.
Is that so? Izuru, Momo, you had them right there! Both of them in the palm of your hand!
And you, Renji.
Now I see. It's all clear. No way. No. You're not the Captain Aizen that I knew. Not anymore!
Sadly, I was never the Captain Aizen that you proclaimed to know. I'm afraid that person was merely an illusion, Renji. In fact, the Sosuke Aizen that you knew never even existed.
I don't know exactly what your game is, but you're definitely not getting your hands on Rukia now. Roar! Sabimaru!
Out of the three of you, I'd say that you were the most trouble, Renji.
bare hand?
I was sure.
Renji!
Even from the very first time that I met you three, I felt sure that I could use you. That's the reason why I decided to have you assigned to Squad 5 when I had the chance after you became members of the Court Guard. I made the two useful ones subordinates of Geen and myself, and sent you, the problem child of the bunch, to another company. It appears that my instinct was correct. For the last time, leave Rukia Kuchiki and go.
Please! Captain Aizen! Oh...
No! I won't give her to you! No way. I'm not leaving her. You bastard!
I see. That's unfortunate.
Hey, what are you kneeling down for? Is Rukia really that heavy? I thought I'd give you a hand, Renji.
We almost done.
Ichigo, I'm sorry that you had to come to our aid.
What? Well, you looked pretty pooped from just carrying Rukia around. Was running away too much for you, Renji?
Huh? Oh yeah? Well, you look like you could use a nice nap yourself. Maybe you ought to go and curl up in a comfy blanket somewhere. Nice and quiet!
What did you say? Are you for real? Is this the thanks I get?
What's wrong with you? Are you deaf? I was trying to thank you, but you...
So sorry. I didn't want to be ill-mannered and intrude, so I let that boy in.
That's all right. Just another ant to step on. It makes no difference whatsoever.
Is that Aizen?
Yeah.
Tell me, can you run right now, Renji?
I can, but I won't.
Now look.
I have a plan. Sabimoto may be broken, but he still has a few surprises left in him. I am going to fight. You know just as well as I do. I mean, there's no point at all in trying to run away. Listen, I'm not saying we can beat them, but maybe we can stun them, and in the end, walk out of here with some pride left.
Okay, sure. Well, all right. I guess that we're a team then.
Team.
I can only use this one time. But if it works, it will create an opening. Captain Aizen is very powerful. You'll only have an instant, and a brief one at that. So don't miss it.
Okay.
Can you follow me? See ya! Fast enough yet? What about this? I'm here. You're good at this, huh? Strike back. Hide it. Yep. Hide it. Predictable. Strike back.
It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vast.
I'm gonna lose! I can only use this one time. But if it works, it will create an opening. Captain Aizen is very powerful. You'll only have an instant, and a brief one at that. So don't miss it.
Okay.
See ya! Predictable! I'm not done! This is just the start! We're just starting! Count! Hide it! Hide it! Hide it! Come on! Come on! What about this? This is just the start! Strike back! Hide it! Hide it! Predictable! Like a home. Hide it! Fast enough yet? Take this! Strike back! This is just the start! Hide it! Yeah! Cut you apart! Set your cooking time. Predictable! Yeah! Predictable! Take this! Yeah! Yeah! Hide it! Strike back! Predictable! Damn it! God, I can only use this one time. But if it works, it will create an opening. Captain Aizen is very powerful. You'll only have an instant, and a brief one at that. So don't miss it.
Okay.
See ya! Over here! Now you'll see! See ya! What the heck?
How will you stop?
I'm coming now! Can you follow me?
Don't try that again.
This is just the start! Strike back! See ya! Strike back! Come on! Come on! Try and catch me!
Futile.
Too predictable! So brave! Incredible! I can't lose!
There!
You should be in two pieces right now. I must have miscalculated.
No. No! Where did he go? No.
Renji. I can't move.
Now, get up, Rukia Kuchiki. Oh, I see. You've been weakened thanks to the impact of my spiritual pressure.
Ichigo!
Poor thing, he's still conscious. Your will to live exceeds your skills, but it's working against you now. I wouldn't push myself too hard, though. Your backbone is the only thing holding the two halves of you together right now. Struggle all you want, but you're never going to be able to make it to your feet. It's not a matter of will. It's structurally impossible. But look at the bright side. You got farther than I expected. Now just rest quietly for a while. Your part in all this is over.
My part? My part?
Yes, I was fully aware that you would be coming. I even knew from where. I knew you would arrive in West Rukon District. That's the reason why I posted surveillance there. I lowered the wall around the Serete right after your arrival. And additionally, placed squads 3 and 9 behind the gate. Then I had Geen drive you two away personally. Because the wall had been moved down, and with the captains roaming around there, behind it, I knew that Kukaku Shiba's Flower Crane Cannon would be your only way in.
Why is my baby being so thick?
I will say your arrival was spectacular, and your group outwitted and outfought even the captains. Every single Soul Reaper in the whole Serete was occupied with looking for you. Yes, the entire situation was very exciting and engaging. Thanks to the distraction that you provided, even the murder of a captain received little attention.
By then, they will have 2 members in the military service.
You made things easy for me.
They don't.
But hold on. I don't get this. How did you know that we'd arrive in West Rukon District?
That's completely obvious. It had to be there. West Rukon District is Kisuke Urahara's base of operations. The only place you could enter using a Senkaimo that he created was West Rukon District.
What?
That surprises you? Really? You work for him.
You're crying because of that?
Didn't you come to recapture Rukia Kuchiki on orders given by Kisuke Urahara?
What are you?
Oh, I see. Then that means you haven't been told. Ah, well. I suppose I can tell you now that it's all over. To start with, are you aware that Soul Reapers have 4 basic combat methods? They are Zanjutsu, Hakuda, Ho-Ho, and finally Kido. Each of these disciplines requires that the user have a certain level of power, but in attempting to master any particular one of those methods, one eventually runs into a wall that's determined by one's potential. At that point, improvement comes to a full stop. All Soul Reapers have these limits. It's unavoidable, but the question becomes, is it possible to break through the walls one encounters? It is, but only by one means. The solution is called hollowification. The hollowification of a Soul Reaper, the Soul Reaperification of hollows. By removing the barrier between these two opposing life forms, new heights of power and ability can be achieved. This isn't a new theory by any means. It's been around for quite a while. I focused my efforts on hollows, and eventually I was able to send out a number of hollows with powers very much like those that are possessed by Soul Reapers. Hollows that could turn off their spiritual pressure and make Zanpakuto disappear just by touching them. Hollows that could fuse with Soul Reapers. But none of them could be truly considered a new kind of being. There were others who delved into this field, but they were hindered by ignorance and the limitations of their ethics. In the end, no one was successful at it. That is, not until Kisuke Urahara. Working outside the Soul Society's scientific community, he created a substance that could remove the barrier between Hollows and Soul Reapers in an instant. It was called Hogyoku. It was very dangerous. At least he seemed to think so. Because before, however, it was to no avail. To Kisuke's dismay, he soon discovered at that point Kisuke placed a protective shell around the Hogyoku. By doing so, he was able to implant it deep within a person's konpaku. Now, do you understand? The hiding place that he ended up choosing was you, Rukia Kuchiki.
What?
By the time that I'd become aware of this secret, you'd already gone missing somewhere in the world of the living. But instinctively, I knew that Kisuke Urahara was behind it. I can think of no one else who would have the capability to create an untraceable Kigai. So then, do you finally understand the truth now? He wasn't trying to help you. He was turning you into a human to conceal the whereabouts of the Hogyoku. Luckily, the situation didn't last long. It was only a few months later that you were
Aizen!
It's been a long time since I was able to set eyes on your face. Tell me, what brought about the change, Sajin?
Why, how dare you grin at me like that, Aizen? You betrayed, misled, and deceived us all. But now you're going to pay for that. So will you, Konami. Explain yourselves if you can. Or is there no good explanation? I'm sorry, Konami. Bunkai! What? Aizen is still standing next to Konami?
Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
They're both captain class. How could they be so unequal in strength?
Kyoka Suigetsu's complete hypnosis is flawless. Even if you know it's coming, you can't prepare. It's impossible to evade.
A level 90 Aisho Haki? Now that's scary. But I have to ask, when did you achieve that?
No, it was a failure. I couldn't even summon a third of its normal destructive capability. Hado in the 90s are rather unwieldy. Well then, I'm sorry. Now, where did we leave off? Oh yes, Rukia Kuchiki. The moment when you were discovered in the world of the living, the very first thing I did was to eliminate the Council of 46.
What?
Isane probably told you something to the effect of, Sosuke Aizen faked his own death and disappeared, and then he plotted and carried out the murder of the Council of 46. But that isn't the way it really happened. After you had been located, I killed the members of the council, and then I placed a spell on the central underground assembly hall. That way, I made it appear as if the council members were alive and were simply in session. Even if someone were to... But then, if they didn't have the council's permission in the first place, no captain would even be attempting to go there anyway. Then after
there may be another type
the
of
three of us hid
pod.
ourselves inside the underground assembly hall. From there, we issued orders as though we were the Council of 46, with no one on the outside being any the wiser. To ensure that you were captured and returned, we dispatched your brother and Renji. In order to dissolve your konpaku
Or to be,
and extract
although
the
that's
Hogyoku
London,
that
it
had
may
been
be
hidden
somewhere
inside
else.
of you. The plan that I put together, but we were caught. And what I found is this.
No!
The secret.
What's wrong with you?
Amazing. Something
You
as
stink. I
small
can
as
smell it, and
this.
his chair can't handle two people.
The
I can actually smell it. No, you stink. The smell's coming with you. Get back.
The Konpaku
Babe, no,
itself
babe,
is
you actually stink.
amazing technology. Unfortunately, you are no longer needed.
I smell too.
Kill her, Geen.
You fight all the way down there. How is it here? Get the fuck back.
Shinzo.
That was up top.
Don't care.
This is so.
No.
That's my phone. This is my lower bag. Say sorry. Say sorry. Say sorry.
Making me smell it. It was your turn to get a dirty fart. I gave one. I had one yesterday.
I'll give you one then.
I don't have one. I don't stink like you.
We'll save it to next time.
You sick freak. Get the fuck away from me.
Oh!
Ah, there's a face I haven't seen for a while.
Don't move. You twitch so much as a finger, and you lose your head.
I see.
Don't move.
My apologies, Captain Aizen. I got caught.
Captain Tosin.
And it's over.
What?
Can't you see? Take a good look around. You're completely surrounded.
Aizen. Captain Aizen!
It's over, Aizen. What is it? What's so funny, Aizen?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's time.
Soyphone, get back!
Why are you ignoring me?
You know, it really is too bad. I wouldn't have minded being your prisoner a while longer. Bye-bye,
Why are you ignoring me?
Hongiku. I'm sorry.
Huh? He's rising! You can't escape! Stop! That light goes by the name Negacion. It's something
Why
that the
ignore
Menos
me?
Grande use
Why
in order
ignore
to
me?
rescue each other.
Why are you ignoring
The
me?
moment that light envelops something, it's all over. They're in another world now.
Just
It's
eating
been
all my
taken
makeup, by
out
the
of
way.
our hands. There's simply nothing that we can do any longer. It's the reality that anybody who's ever fought against the Minos Grande is well aware of. That from the moment at which the light came down,
Why
this
did
was
you
already
come to
over,
do
and
shit right
Aizen
now?
was beyond
Why
our
ignore
reach
me?
even then.
Why didn't you bring the bucket to the
Konami!
bathroom when I
Come
already
down
told
here,
you, huh?
Konami! Why?
You
Why
can
did
just
you become
every
a soul
damn time.
reaper? Wasn't it for the sake of your dead friend? Wasn't it so that you'd be able to
You
uphold
do it next
justice?
time.
Where is your sense of justice now? Where has it gone?
I told you, Sajin. The path that I choose to follow is the one that's least soaked in blood. Justice is always there, and in fact, the path I walk is justice.
Tosin!
You joined forces with the Menos Grande, but why?
To seek greater heights.
Have you fallen, Aizen?
Don't kid yourself, Ukitake. No one has ever stood atop the heavens before. Not you, nor I, nor the gods. But the unbearable vacancy of heaven's throne ends begins now. I will stand at the top. It's time to say goodbye, Soul Reapers. It's time to say goodbye, Ryoka boy. You did prove to be interesting, at least for a human.
Captain Unohana, may I ask you, how are Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Hinamori?
They're stable. Well, for now at least. But moving forward, the rest of it will have to be up to them. Kotetsu is going to continue with their treatment. Who's left?
Sir, there's still Captain Kuchiki and the Ryoka boy.
It looks to me like the Ryoka girl doesn't need our help at all. You were reckless, Captain Kuchiki. Rukia Kuchiki, come here, please. Captain Kuchiki is asking for you.
Rukia, are you there?
I'm right here, Byakuya.
Well, there's something that I want to tell you about. It was on a spring morning about 50 years ago when I lost my wife. Her name was Hisana. Hisana passed from the world of the living and was sent to the Rukon district along with her sister. It was difficult for her to survive there while also having to provide care for her sibling, so she decided to run away. Hisana never forgave herself for what she did. After becoming my wife, she continued to search for her sister almost every day over the course of the next 5 years. Before she passed, she spoke to me and said, "Please keep looking for my sister, and when you find her, use your power to protect her." I did just that, and continued to look for Hisana's sister. I managed to find her just a year later, and soon after, brought her into the Kuchiki clan. Per Hisana's dying wish, I kept Hisana's relation to her secret, and never revealed it to my sister-in-law.
As many of you know, I partnered with the beauty salon with the intent of building something meaningful and impactful.
That person is you, Rukia. When I brought you and Hisana into the Kuchiki clan, I broke the law against mixing the blood of a noble family with the blood from one of ignoble birth, not once, but twice. That is the reason why, after I took you in, I made an oath while standing at the graves of my parents. I vowed that I would never again break the law. I swore from that moment on, I would always uphold it, whatever it might cost to do so. When you were condemned to execution, I was left adrift, not knowing what I should do. Should I honor the oath that I made to my parents, or should I remain true to the promise I made to Hisana? I asked myself, what was I to do? Ichigo Kurosaki, I thank you. Rukia, I'm sorry.
If I want to use it, I control upon it. If I need it, I control upon it.
Yes, it's finished. They let me use their sewing room. I made these. I tried to remember what everyone was wearing when we got here. Well, what do you think, Chad?
The pattern, it's different.
I added my own touch. This one's for you, Orihime.
It's kinda cute.
You think so? I made this too. It's for Rukia to wear back in the world of the living. It's like the dress she used to wear before.
Uryu, you know, I think that you might be better at making clothes than fighting.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna show this to Rukia.
All right, who's next? What's the matter, huh? None of you cowards wants any of this?
All right, fine. Tell you what, I'll spar with you.
I'll admit, you've got guts. You sure? You just finished convalescing, and I won't hold back.
Well, so did you. But I wasn't convalescing. I was injured, not sick.
Hey! Good morning, Captain.
Well, well. You're looking pretty good, Ichigo. Have your wounds healed up?
Right. Yeah. I'm fully...
You are, huh? I'm glad to hear it. This means that now I can fight you without holding back. Hey, come back here, boy!
No way! Forget it! I'm never fighting you again!
What? You won't get away!
Just as rowdy as ever, I see.
Especially ever since that Ichigo showed up on the scene. Oh well. Better rowdy than boring, I suppose.
Listen, why exactly are you here with us? What about Captain Komamura?
Well, to tell you the truth, the fact of it is, our captain wants to be left alone for a little while. Nameless friend of Konami, tell me, just what would you have said to stop him?
Oh.
So basically, I was sitting in the Discord call all at the big.
Captain Komamura, if I may ask you something. Will Captain Tosin ever come back?
Undoubtedly. And when he does, we'll knock the cobwebs from his head.
Ask Perfect Legend, ask some other guys, they don't know what I'm on about. So I got them to test it just to see I'm not capping. Basically,
I wouldn't have minded being your prisoner a while longer. I'm sorry.
The knockback is the stun.
Stupid man. Ugh, how I hate you.
You go for a special attack if your character connects to it, or you can go for a
So stupid.
What is?
Ah! You scared me.
There's someone here to see you, Rangiku.
Yusufu.
Rangiku.
Are you hungry? Want some soba buns?
That way, you can push more for the soul break, which gives you an extra contact, right? It was a complete accident. Like I was messing around and I was out. I went for my super, but I didn't put it. I went to teleport afterwards. I didn't put it late.
Momo.
I teleported behind the opponent. I was like, wait a second, you didn't do a follow-up. but I thought it was just a glitch. So I was like, okay, let me try something, and it worked. And then I tried out some other stuff. So I don't
There's no way Kenpachi chased me this far, right?
Younger, and it works in Yamamoto. You can teleport, and obviously once you start water combo, if you have some yellow bar, you can use your yellow bar as well. So that's really strong for Yamamoto because his yellow bar allows him to stop hurting himself or getting to a point where he hurts himself.
This is the official Senkaimon. Of course, we installed a Reishi Henkai.
Very powerful. I shared it with everyone, so I was like, I might as well tell everyone. Someone else could come up with this, but might as well tell everyone, grow the player base a bit. And they tested it in an actual fight. I tested it in an actual fight. I went up against Makai Sein. I did it on him, and he was like, what the fuck?
The story of Rukia's rescue ended with an unexpected development. The series of events in the world of living were all of the work of Sosuke Aizen, captain of the Squad 5. The whole Gyoku had been hidden inside Rukia by Kisuke Urahara. This orb fell into Aizen's hand, who then disappeared along with Gin Ichimaru and Kaname Tosen. As such, Ichigo Kurosaki and friends, once deemed invading Ryoka, who had sent the Seirei into disarray, were able to reconcile with the squads of the 13 Court Guard squads. The day they returned to the world of living, Ichigo Kurosaki decided to accept Rukia's decision to stay behind. With this, summer vacation ended for Ichigo and his friends.
Shut up, fool! Can't you see that I'm having the dream of the century over here? Oh, what rotten timing. Just another 2 minutes or so, and I would have gotten the chance to be up to my ears in pudding and babes. Huh? Huh? Ah! Ichigo! All right, you're finally back. Great. Now I'll be able to get out of this stupid body. Oh, wait a second. If you're back, then does that mean... Welcome home, Rukia! Hey! Huh? Huh? Where is she?
She stayed behind.
What? How come? What was the point of you going there, then?
Whoa! This substitute Soul Reaper combat pass really turned him back into soul candy. Sorry, I'll listen to all your complaints tomorrow. But for today, just let me get a little rest. This combat pass is...
Ichigo! Come on! You're gonna miss the bus!
Get ready quick, Ichigo. And don't forget to have a good day at school, huh?
Good morning, Ichigo!
Hi. What's up with your hair? It looks stupid.
What do you mean?
By the way, I heard we're getting a new transfer student this semester. I wonder what they'll be like.
Huh. Really?
Hello! Hello!
What?
Ichigo, is there Hollow?
Yeah, I'll be back. kill you.
You know, I totally could have handled this guy by myself. I mean, it really wasn't a big deal.
I know, but I've always wanted to get the chance.
Honesty's a good quality, Orihime. But maybe you're...
But, where's Uryu?
Uryu hasn't been doing too well, I'm sorry to say.
What? Really?
Yeah, since the...
Did you know this?
No.
I have a suspicion that he really don't think that he likes to share things like that, and would rather keep them to himself.
Ichigo Kurosaki, eh?
Blasted fools! Forcing us to take part in this nonsense. Do they think the Department of Research and Development is little more than a troop of errand boys?
Could you at least consider it? Oh, I could make it worth your while, you know.
Oh.
It's not every day that the 13 Court Guard squads have events this big. It's a game from the world of the living. It's played with a special board. I see. Kind of like... Most likely, yes. In the world of the living, they also call... That makes sense. Have the participants already... Not yet. But the idea is to play the game. I imagine that the other captains will be playing. In that case, I believe that I should represent Squad 7. I cannot accept any defeat whatsoever. Not even. And now, it's time to get started. Let us begin the board game tournament of the 13 Court Guard squads!
I'm Hisagi with the Seirei Bulletin, and I'll be your commentator today. Let's start by taking a closer look at the contestants. First contestant, will her stealth force skills be able to win her this game? Meet Captain Soifone of Squad 2.
Don't underestimate our intelligence gathering abilities. We have already researched board games very thoroughly.
Second contestant, his cool-headedness could be the key to victory. It's Captain Byakuya Kuchiki of Squad 6.
Do your best, Byakuya!
Fear not. I shall not be defeated.
Rukia, aren't you gonna root for Captain Ukitake's success?
Third contestant, probably the most intelligent man in the room. Say hello to Captain Kurotsuchi of Squad 12.
It would be no fun to utterly destroy all of you. So please, I hope that you'll do your best.
Now, let's continue introducing the contestants.
It looks like most of the captains have decided to participate.
Indeed. It's supposed to be a way to improve morale, which frankly could use some bolstering the way things have been in the Soul Society.
Old Man Yama is taking this surprisingly seriously. We might as well have some fun.
The board game tournament is rapidly approaching its climax. The last game was actually developed by Squad 12 itself. It goes by the memorable name, Souls and Ladders.
Squad 12?
So, who's going to win this final match? Let's get started and find out!
Very well then, I'll be the one to go first. And my role is... a 5.
Captain Hitsugaya stopped on the spot that reads, "Your lieutenant took a day off without permission. He must skip a turn."
What? No.
Bad luck right from the start. Okay, I'll go next. Now, my roll. A 6! Ha! Yes, I'm going to win.
Captain Soyphone stopped on the spot that reads, "Someone you like complimented you. She must skip 2 turns."
Why would I skip turns because of that? Well, I mean, at least I get complimented, I suppose.
Captain should not be swayed by such a trifling matter as a game. Anyway, now, my roll is a 5.
Captain Kuchki stopped on the tile that reads, "Your little sister ran away from home. He must go back to the start."
No way.
All right, I go next then. My roll is... Oh, so it's a 4, hmm?
Captain Kurotsuchi stopped on the tile that reads, "Your stupid subordinates left and you can focus on your research." That means he can go 4 tiles farther.
I suppose that I should apologize for being so lucky right from the get-go.
Wonderfully done, Lord Mayuri.
But what company would go through all the trouble of organizing a tournament? Especially one as big as this.
Apparently the whole tournament was organized by Squad 12.
Wait, hold on a second, everyone.
Captain Komamura?
It seems that this die is no ordinary die. I require an explanation. Squad 12, Captain.
What are you talking about now, I wonder?
You insist on pleading innocence. Really? Just what are you hiding in that hand, then?
Hiding something? Me? And what would that be?
You cannot deceive my eyes and ears. I shall bring your lies to the light, right here and right now.
Anything the matter, Captain Komamura?
Do you take us for fools? It's plain as day that you've been controlling the outcome all along. You must take responsibility for insulting all those who fought honestly.
Just as easy as strangling a baby. Just as easy as strangling a baby.
We're not done yet. This is not over.
Oh?
How could you act so deceitfully?
I'm just collecting some data, that's all. I wanted to...
Fiend. We were pouring our very souls into the...
It proved to be quite the useful
Kurotsuchi! Amazing, Captain Komamura! You saw through Captain Kurotsuchi. Wait, who organized the tournament?
Lately, everyone's been so glum. I didn't think they'd get so excited over this.
The most surprising thing is that it was Captain Kurotsuchi's idea.
Ah, is that Kurotsuchi? Was all this just some kind of twist?
It looks like this is a situation that will have to be solved outside.
Oh, looks like it's decided. Komamura is today's big winner.
Excellent work seeing through the deceit, Komamura. Hey, Captain Genryusai.
Well then, I think that this calls for a feast. Hey, Captain Komamura, come here. Let's share a drink together for once.
Cheers.
But why would you let Komamura take the praise? Rangiku Matsumoto.
It really isn't anything too important. It's no big deal. After all that happened, they all looked so dejected. Captain Komamura, Shuhei, everyone. And Captain Komamura almost never accepts my invitations. Thanks to you, they all enjoyed themselves. You have my... But I must ask, why go through so much trouble?
I never even move a finger if I'm under no... The controlling device was just a dummy. The real interesting part was the die itself. It contains a device that can measure...
Sneaky as usual.
And now, the payment. I want what you promised me.
Here it is. A fresh sari from the world of the living. Smells good, doesn't it? It's charcoal grilled, and I bet it's delicious. I've also brought sudachi, grated radish, and soy sauce. Enjoy it as you see fit.
I see. Nemu, let's eat at once.
Yes. Well, all right then. See you.
By the way, Nemu, is it true?
It is. Just the other day.
Helmet? You mean...
That is the only one that he has.
Whatever.
Yes. Thank you very much, Lord Mayuri.
I suppose I could change her head into a...
Is anything the matter, Lord Mayuri?
Nothing. Just...
Let's just see what this sounds like played backwards.
I'm gonna win this one.
Now let's just see what this sounds like.
When the flower wind rages, the flower god roars. When the wind of heaven rages, the god of the underworld sneers. Kazen Kyokotsu. Want to play a game?
Bring it on.
Get ready. It's on.
That's enough.
I ask your choice.
Miss! Well.
Miss me again. Now you'll miss. Don't underestimate me.
Miss! Is there no other way? Miss! Your moves? That was close.
Yes, that's it. You're easy to read. Dodge this. Is that it?
How many times is this?
Is that it? Take
Miss! I remember now.
Strike back. Play hard. Is that it? Yes.
Miss me again. Miss! How many times is this?
Let's go.
Miss!
Strike back.
I have no choice. Go on, head on home.
Oh dear. My.
Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then.
1 second. That's all it'll take me.
Like my moves? Very nice. Miss me again. What's the miss? How many times is this?
You're easy to read.
Like my moves? That was close. I have no choice. What about this? Not bad.
Strike back.
Well. I have no choice. Miss me again. Miss me again.
Oh dear. My.
Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Strike back.
Well.
I'll let loose.
How many times is this? I don't want to fight. What about this? Yes? I remember now. Is there no other way? Play some kids' games with me. Win and you live. Lose and you die. It's selfish that way. So, let's play to the death, shall we? So, what should we play today? I can keep this up forever.
Time for King of the Hill. Here I come.
I guess we better get going. But then, the very moment that you start a war, you're both evil.
All right, it's on. Come again. When the flower wind rages, the flower god roars. When the wind of heaven rages, the god of the underworld sneers. Katen Kyokotsu. Wanna play a game?
Bring it on.
Get ready. It's on.
I don't recommend this. Well,
Strike back.
Yes?
Missed me again.
Is there no other way? I have no choice.
Strike back.
Is there no other way? There.
This.
I guess I should have expected this. What's the matter? Sorry. Dodge this. That was close. How many times is this? Is that it? I can keep this up forever. I don't want to fight. That's it. Yes. Yes. I'm over here. I remember now. Is that it? Crap. Is there no other way? That's it. Miss. Miss. Oh, see. I don't want to fight. Whoa. Let's get away. How many times? Oh dear. My. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then. That's enough. Is there no other way?
1 second. That's all it'll take me.
Yes. I can keep this up forever. Well. I have no choice.
Strike back.
This power.
Missed me again.
How many times is this?
No big deal.
Strike back.
You're easy to read.
Yes?
You're easy to read.
It can be hard to be at your sword's beck and call. Play some kids' games with me. Win and you live. Lose and you die. It's selfish that way. So, let's play to the death, shall we? Hey, let's do that again. Care to try me? Take this. Sorry. Strike back. I'm not in the mood. Dodge this. Let's go. Get to Here I come. There's no going back now.
Easy to read.
Yes? Over here. Right here.
Easy to read.
Ooh, I'm beat. Yes?
You're easy to read.
Yes?
Watch closely.
Get to I thought we were going to get along.
I'm going off this.
It's my turn.
No big deal.
Strike back. Care to play? I can keep this up forever.
Sheesh.
A little overeager.
This is
My holification!
Here I come. I'm still here. Give me a break, will you?
Sorry. Time for tag. Did you not play this as a kid? All right, it's on.
I told you the rules. Motto number 78. Zangerin!
Let's wrap this up already.
Out of the way. That was close. Here to play?
Go easy on him next time, too. Let's see which one of us is faster, shall we?
Don't miss it. This is the last one. Kitsuga.
Did I say this is over? Go easy on him next time, too. Not a fan of schoolyard games?
Don't underestimate me.
Time's up.
Are you done already?
When the flower wind rages, the flower god roars. When the wind of heaven rages, the god of the underworld sneers. Katen Kyokotsu. Want to play a game?
Bring it on.
Get ready. It's on. That's enough. I told you, didn't I?
Now let's see.
Strike back. Strike back. Strike back.
You see the real. Sorry.
Strike back. Strike back. Is there no other way? Can we call this off?
Let's go.
See? Strike back.
Miss me again.
How many times is this?
Yes, I don't want to fight it.
I have no choice.
Miss me again. No big deal. Don't underestimate me. Now you'll see.
I remember now.
Maybe it's time we went at it. As if. Miss me again.
Strike back.
Very nice.
Strike back.
Miss. You're too predictable.
Whoa. I don't recommend this.
Let's go.
Strike back.
Yes? Like a real. Watch closely.
Sorry if I end up hurting you.
You're too soft.
That's enough. As expected.
You're too predictable.
I don't recommend this. I told you, didn't I?
Dodge this. You're too soft.
That's
You're too
enough.
soft.
As expected.
Is that it? Miss.
Strike back.
Rock my moves.
Strike back.
Miss me again.
Strike back.
Well.
What about this?
Is that it?
I can keep this up forever.
Oh dear. My.
Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then.
No choice. Time to holofy.
I guess I should have expected this. Strike back.
Sorry. No big deal. Miss me again.
That was close.
Can you dodge this?
Play some kids' games with me. Win
win and you live, lose and you die. It's selfish that way. So, let's play to the death, shall we? Not a fan of schoolyard games?
I can see you coming. Care to try me? What kind of game is this? Care to try me?
How's your tag game? Well, ready or not. No hard feelings. Whoever wins.
How many times is this? Behold. This is
my holification!
Here I come. Out of the way. Strike back. You're easy to read. Strike back.
Get him, Blade. I can keep this up forever.
It's my turn.
Ooh. Not a fan of schoolyard games?
Miss. How many times is this? That's it. You're easy to roll. I'll end this now. Get to
Step ahead of me. There's no going back now.
Miss.
Aren't you getting too worked up?
Strike back. Yes.
Go easy on him next time, too.
No big deal. Easy to win. I only need one shot.
How's your tag game? Well, ready or not. I told you the rules. Motto number 78. Zangerin!
Taste the power.
No hard feelings. Whoever wins.
I can keep this up forever. Let's go. Yes.
That was close.
Whoa, gotcha. Strike back.
Whew. I'm beat. Hey, let's do that again.
Strike back. Get up. Miss me again.
Guess I should have expected this. All right then. Let's test your speed.
That's it. Sorry. Here I come. This will finish you. Jessica. Here I go. I see everything that you're doing.